What's going on, everybody? It's your guy Golden Cash, and we are back with another Hunt and Fill series. We got boxes 57 and 58 of the Wheat Cent 1909 to 1958 album. So hopefully we can find something in these boxes. I just opened up quarters and they were uncirculated 2023s. So hopefully we can get something out of these boxes. It's been a while since we've had circulated pennies. We've been getting a lot of 22s and 2021s and actually a box of 2020s. So let's go ahead and get into this 2-box hunt. But first, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I keep bringing you hunts just like this one right here. Let's get into this, and we're going to be looking for wheat cents. We're going to be looking for errors, varieties, Indian heads, whatever we can find that will give us a find. I mean, there's no silver in pennies, so I'm not looking for silver, but we are looking for circulation in these boxes. Do we have circulated cents? And we do. All right, so we got circulated pennies. Finally got circulated pennies. Man, you guys don't know how many intros I've already done with these right here, and just uncirculated, just pennies, just beautiful shiny pennies. Box 2 looks like different wrappers, and we are circulated. Good deal. All right, well, we're going to start with box number 1, number 57. Look at the color on these, different colors. We're going to start with box number 1, number 57 of the series, and I will bring y'all back if and when we find anything at all. Roll number 3, box number 57 of the series, our first wheatie of the hunt. Let's see what we got. A 1951 out of Philadelphia. Roll number 6, box number 1, number 57 of the series is going to give us our second wheatie of the hunt. And we got a 1952 out of Philly. Roll. Just a couple away from the 52. We're going to have another wheatie. And we got a 1948. We need the 48 San Francisco. Put this one over here. Let's keep going. Number 7, box number 1. We're going to have another wheatie. This one is a nice 1953. So we got a 51, 52, and 53. Let's go. Number 10, box number 1. We're going to have our 5th wheatie of this box. Another 1951 out of Philly. Roll number 14, box number 1, second from the end. We're going to have our 6th wheatie of the hunt. We got a 1927 out of Philly. Roll 15, box number 1. We're going to have our 7th find of the box, 7th wheatie. And we got a last year 1958. Roll 16, box number 1. We're going to have our 8th find, and this one looks pretty old. It's got that wore down look to it. But we got another 1948 out of Philly. Roll 25, box number 57 of the series. Look at that one. This one looks pretty old. But it's not. We got another 1951 out of Roll 32, box number 1. We're going to have a few finds. We had an ender right here. 1956 out of Denver. So that's our ender. Put that one right up there. And I've seen a couple more. Let me just see where they are. So we're going to have one right there. This one, 1946 out of Philly. And we had another one right there. Alright, this one, 1952 out of Denver. Alright, let's keep going. Roll number 40, box number 1. Couple from the end. We're going to have another wheatie. We got a 1947 out of Denver, so we're going to stick that one right behind the 46 and the 48. Roll 41. Very next roll, we're going to have another wheatie. And this one is going to be 1941 out of Philly. Roll 47. Box number 57 of the series. Just a few away from the end. We're going to have an older wheatie. This one is a 1920. We got a 1927. Now we got one older. Roll number 50. This is the last of box number 1. We're going to have a last wheat cent. We got a 1945. There's the 46. Move that one down. Stick that right there. And that's the end of box number 1, number 57 of the series. Not too bad. We found a few. We're going to go ahead and jump into box number 2, number 58 of the series. And hopefully we can find some kind of Wheaties. Maybe some errors. Maybe an Indian head. You never know. I'll bring you back if we find anything at all. Roll number 11. Box number 2. I almost missed this one. Went right on past it. But we got another Wheatie. And we got a 1931 out of Philadelphia. This is not a key date, but it is a little bit better of a date. So we'll stick that right there next to the 27. Let's keep going. 12. Box number 2. This is going to be our second find. It is second in line on this roll. Almost an ender. We got a 1952. This one is out of Denver. There's our 51s. We'll put our 52 right there. Roll 19. Box number 2. We're going to have one right before we get to the end. We got another 1958 out of Denver. Roll 21. Box number 2. Number 58 of the series. We're going to have another Wheaties. And we got a 1953 out of Denver this time. Roll 24. Box number 2. We're going to have another Wheatie. And this one is another 1956 out of Denver. Roll 28. Box number 2. We're going to have another Wheatie. This one looks a little bit older though. So maybe we'll have a decent date. And it's a 1944. There's a 45. We'll drop that one next to the 45. Alright, let's keep going. Roll 33. Box number 2. Just a couple from the end. We're going to have an older looking wheat cent. And this one is a 1930 out of Philadelphia. We're getting some older ones. Move these down. Put the 1930 right there. Roll 35. Box number 2. Number 58 of the series. We're going to have an ender. We got a 19, looks like 46. 1946 ender out of Philadelphia. Alright, I'll bring you back on our next find. And I was wrong. That ender is going to be a 1944 out of Philadelphia. So it's not a 46, it is a 1944. Our 44s are right there. Let's go. Roll 42. Box number 2, just a couple away from the end. We're going to have another Wheatie. And we got another 1944 out of Philadelphia. Roll 48. Box number 2. Halfway through this roll, we're going to have another Wheatie. We got a 1953. That is another 1953 out of Denver, right there. Roll number 50 of box number 2, number 58 of the series is going to give us a farewell wheat cent, one away from being an ender. We've got a 1957. Move that one down, put the 57 right next to the 58 out of Philadelphia. So we'll go ahead and go through this roll. We might find another one. You never know. And that is the end of this Hunt and Fill series. Boxes number 57 and 58 of the series. This is what we have and what we need. We still have a lot to put in this book, but we are not doing too bad. We've been working on this for just over a year now, and we have slotted most of the 30s, most of the 40s. We got a couple of 50s left. We got a 1955. We got a 48S that we still have not found. 42, 43D, 1940D, 39D. We have a few others, but we did get most of the 30s. Still need the 33D, 31S, 31D, 30S, 29S, 28 small S, 17 million mintage. So we still need a bunch in the 20s and teens. But yeah, we are definitely going to be searching a lot more boxes to find these. Probably won't fill all of them up just hunting boxes, but you never know. You never know. We did find a lot of the 30s hunting boxes, so I mean, that is saying a lot right there. Look at those 30s. All the 35s, 36s, 37s, 38s, and 39, except for the D. All right, let's go ahead and just get right into it. We found a couple of 1958s, 57, 1956s, a couple of those, a couple of 53s, a couple of 52s. Come over here, we got a few 51s, a couple of 48s, 147. We've got a 46, a 45, a couple of 44s, one 1941, a 1931, which is a harder date to get. The 31 is only a 19 million mintage, so that is a lower mintage to find in a box. Jump over here, we got a 1930, that is a 157 million mintage. Then we got the 1927, which is 144 million mintage. And we found a 1920, which is a 310 million mintage. Alright, so we found those as wheat cents. We come over here, we got a bunch of Canadians. We always find Canadians, ranging from the 50s all the way up to near 2000s. We've got a 1979 Denver right here, and I don't remember why I kept this one. I think this one was supposed to go back into the copper jar, so yeah. That one's going to go back into the copper jar. We did find a 1997. Now, you guys tell me what you think about this. I know there's different ear doublings on here, but is this a double die for the ear? Let me know what y'all think. It's got that little drop right there on it, but I don't know. That could just be out of the way the ear is. Let me see if I can find another one. Here's a wheat cent right here. Let's see what this ear looks like. Yeah, not much of an ear there. Alright, let me see this 79. We'll drop the ear in there. I mean, I guess it could be some sort of a little bit of doubling right there on that one. That little drop down there at the bottom. Alright, so we did find that right there. I'm going to keep that. Y'all let me know. And here is the copper jar for the 2 boxes that we just hunted. Man, we found a bunch of pre-82s. So there you go. Almost a whole jar full. That is it, everybody. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I keep bringing you hunts. Just like this one right here. No upgrades, no slots, but we're going to hunt 2 more boxes and see if we can find anything to put into the book. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time.